Okay. Here we are. Audio check. Audio check, check. 1, 2, 3. Audio seems to be okay. Let's play the game. Let's play the DLC. We finished the main game yesterday. So let's start with the Night Springs. I don't want to hear any fireworks, so... Can I hear the game audio? Okay. Let me check whether I can hear the game audio.
A fan. The dictionary definition of the word is an enthusiast, a fervent devotee, an abbreviation of fanatic. What comes across to an outsider as a dangerous obsession or even madness is something entirely different from the point of view of the fan herself. To be a fan is a joyous existence, one filled with the happiness that stems from knowing with utter clarity the purpose of your life. But what if that purpose could be more still? If you could be lifted out of the flock as your idol's chosen one, the only one who could decipher his secret messages. What lengths would you go to save the object of your obsession in Night Springs?
In the Twilight Zone.
Tonight's cult classic episode, #1 fan.
Maybe I just want more Twilight Zone.
Life's a funny thing. You spend all your time wishing and hoping and dreaming for something, and then, bam! Destiny shows up at your door like a mailman with a package you were pretty sure got lost because you ordered it like 6 months ago. But that's okay. When your destiny has eyes like sunsets and a beard like mahogany-colored velvet, you don't really mind how it arrives. But my day didn't start off with all that excitement. It began like any other day did for this waitress/protector of the town of Night Springs. As
Just want to make sure that... okay. Still on.
always, Knight's Diner was the hottest spot in town, so there was plenty of work to do. It's everyone's favorite waitress!
Look who it is!
Hi, everyone!
Could I get another cup of that delicious special brew that only you know how to make?
Of course. Who else wants a top-up?
Me.
Right here, please.
One for me, please, and thank you.
Will do. Let me just grab a fresh pot.
Okay, where do you get a fresh pot? Is it from inside the kitchen?
No time for that. I've got customers waiting.
Okay. Oh, there you go. There you go.
I love the medium rare burgers here.
Another cup.
I would kill to have a passion like you do for that writer of yours. are destined for each other.
Hot coffee.
I heard your fan site for that rider was named best fan site in the world. Congratulations!
Thanks. It wasn't easy. Here you go.
A person of your genius and grace is wasted serving coffee to us regular Joes and Joannes.
Oh, I don't mind. Here's your coffee.
How do you juggle running this diner, your bird sanctuary, and that amazing fan site for the writer you love so much?
That's everyone's coffee. Better put this pot back. I loved being the very successful owner and operator of the county's most popular diner. But that was nothing compared to my grease fire of passion for the writer and his sheer literary talent, and flowing hair and lips like buttery pie crust. Pie! I need to clear the empty pie plates from the tables. Shucks.
I saw in the news that you saved every single kitten from that bear attack. Amazing!
Thanks. Those yoga lessons really paid off.
The writer lives just outside town in that mansion of his. Why don't you go talk to him?
Oh, we have our own ways of talking.
Is Knight's Diner going to enter the statewide pie competition this year?
Of course. We're gonna make this our 20th win in a row.
My date last night was a total bust.
You're the expert on romance. Any advice?
Yes. But first, tell me everything.
Long story short,
She told me I dressed like a divorced gym teacher. But it's what's inside that matters, right?
Now, I'm sorry to tell you that.
You still have to put in some effort. If you don't have a jacket with elbow patches, buy one.
Elbow patches. Oh, got it. Thanks a million.
Don't mention it.
I don't think that's a good advice. Do you need any
I
advice?
better take these plates back to the service window.
You? No, okay.
Excuse me, can I borrow you?
What can I get you?
Oh. I need a good book recommendation. After all, you're the town's literature buff.
Oh, you have got to read the newest book in the Writer's Crime Trilogy. I'll grab you a copy from the back.
Get a novel from the storage. Where's the storage?
You better not crease any pages.
It's me, your favorite writer whose voice you would recognize in your sleep. I'm in danger. Please, my #1 fan, you're the only one who can save me.
Oh my gosh! Don't worry, I'm on my way. My beloved writer was in terrible danger, and I had to rescue him. The stakes had never been higher. Luckily, I kept all my accessories in the diner's kitchen.
Best Poetry Night, Employee of the Decade. Kind of odd that they didn't say what her name is, but okay.
My accessories.
Hell yeah.
Everything a girl needed to claim victory in the battle for love. My trusty 12 gauge, fully automatic. Extreme circumstances call for extreme shotguns. My bolt action hunting rifle with a gorgeous walnut stock. Deadly and looks good doing it. Just like me. I was finally ready for a night out on the town. With danger. There was no time to waste. The shortcut through the boatyard was the fastest way to my rider's mansion in the woods outside town.
The boatyard is this way! You better hurry!
Go through the boatyard. It's the shortest route.
Gotta get back on track.
Okay, where's the boatyard? Hell yeah.
This was my moment. My chance to save the rider and make him realize how much he needed me. And if that's not love, I don't know what is.
We'll run the diner while you're gone! Or we'll be way worse at it!
I was leaving my old life behind, like a body left to sink in a lake so no one finds it. Nothing would get between me and my future with the rider.
Nothing but a door. Okay. I'm already liking her a lot.
Now, who the heck is that?
I knew
Is-
you'd come to his rescue.
That Scratch.
Who are you? And why do you look like a slightly less handsome version of my rider?
Oh, don't you ever compare me to that worthless hack. Sure, I may be his wild and rebellious estranged twin brother, but we can't all be perfect.
I had no idea he had a brother. To think there were two of him all this time.
After today, there won't be. No more writer, no more books, no more living in his shadow.
But you're his brother. I'm sure you two can talk it out and realize you have so much in common, and after you change, you can move in together. And I'll come over with popcorn for movie nights.
He had his chance for popcorn and movie nights, but he wanted to keep everything for himself. Too bad. You know what they say? If you can't join him, beat him.
What did you do to him?
I locked Mr. Fancy Pants up somewhere you'll never find him.
You won't get away with this. I'll stop you.
Babe, I got an army of people that hate that hack almost as much as I do. They're ready to die if it stops him from writing another crappy book. What do you got?
I have a shotgun.
Well, I got a... Wait, that's a real shotgun? Okay, I admit that's I didn't expect that. But it doesn't matter. You can't stop all of us.
Only a monster could be blind to the poignance of my writer's books. There is only one way to deal with monsters.
How did he ever get published?
Whoops! Gotta put more bullets in. My gun's hungry.
Mine too.
The twins' motorcycle had left tracks in the mud. I recognized the tread pattern immediately, thanks to my famously keen perception. The tracks would lead me right to my rider and his kidnapper. I felt like the detective from my writer's books, solving the case with my wits. All I needed now was an unlimited supply of black coffee and crippling emotional trauma caused by the untimely death of my spouse. More haters. It's bullets o'clock. Oopsies! Can't forget the bullets.
These characters all talk weird.
What's up with the music? It's so loud. Why does she handle way more? Maybe because... Oh, I don't like this anymore. Yeah, probably because it's one hit death, right?
Why hadn't my writer ever told me he had a semi-evil twin brother? He must be waiting until our third or fourth date, surrounded by candles, so he could reveal this vulnerable chapter from the dramatic story of his emotionally troubled past. Oh, that man has more layers than a croissant.
Let me adjust the curve a little bit. I want the turn to be a little bit faster. Oh no, this is not good. Oh. No, I just forget to run.
The motorcycle tracks ended at a cabin. Was my writer inside?
Hello? Isn't anyone gonna rescue this poor little writer? Hello? Is anybody there? I'm just a frail writer and I require aid.
He's inside! I'm here! I've come to save you!
Oh, joy! We can finally be together and sit through beat poetry readings and drink $18 cocktails and have high tea with the queen.
Wait a minute. My writer only drinks coffee. 2 sugars, no milk. I keep all the mugs.
Okay, no more tricks. I'll be waiting upstairs.
I guess writing doesn't run in the family.
It's unhinged
Where are
here.
you?
I was never upstairs. I lied when I said there were no more tricks.
Ooh, you're starting to piss me off, mister. Where is my writer?
I'm just having a little fun. Let's chat down at the beach. It's just out the back.
First, he kidnaps my writer. Then he calls him a tea drinker. He had crossed the line. I was going to go to that beach and give this jerk the scolding of a lifetime.
No.
Hey,
Hey.
me and my bike were just enjoying the view.
Where is my writer?
What do you even see in that crybaby? He's boring, he dresses like a nerd.
Hush your mouth! He is a stylish intellectual who is in touch with his feelings.
You're starting to cramp my style, babe. And I'm not telling you where he is.
Touch with a feeling.
What did he ever do to you?
I already told you that? At the boatyard? I feel overshadowed by success, like he's taking everything I can compete.
Oh, right. I remember now. It's a self-confidence thing.
Well, it's a bit more complicated than that.
You are going to tell me where he is, or else.
Or else what, babe?
You asked for it. You're rude, you have no manners, your too cool to care attitude is attractive initially, but drives people away after they realize you're emotionally incapable of letting your walls down to reveal that you are a vulnerable human being just like everybody else. You are trying way too hard with that outfit.
No, stop! I don't like being seen! Listen, I never had your precious writer. I was just keeping you distracted while my army of haters storms his mansion. Now the love of your life is doomed.
Oh no.
He tricked me, even with my famously keen perception. I had to get to my writer's mansion as fast as my chunky kitten heels would take me.
Yeah, I hate that gun. When each shot is just so slow, it doesn't make sense. Sorry, what's wrong with the with the audio mixing? What the hell?
Never fall victim to my twisted brother's lies. His hatred for me is as inexplicable as the sunrise, and just as fiery. But I knew your heart would never waver. You're the only one who can save me. I believe in you.
What the hell? Why is the...
We were kindred spirits. We fit together like a bicycle chain and that spiky wheel thing the chain fits into. We were connected by love and destiny. There was no time to lose. I was the only one who could save the writer and the very soul of literature from these evil haters. The fate of all art rested on my shoulders. The stakes had never been higher.
The audio mixing is awful.
If I have to stop you myself, I will. Unlike him, I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty.
Oopsies! Can't forget.
Go ahead. Finish me off.
I'm not going to kill you. You're my darling writer's brother.
You really do love him, huh? I guess I never even had a chance. I was just jealous of his talent, his money, his velvety hair. But mostly, that he's got the love of somebody as amazing as you.
Oh, you silly werewolf. You could have all those things too. You just need to stop wanting to be him and start wanting to be you.
Your words have shown me that it wasn't my brother I hated. It was myself. Oh, what have I done? Those haters will tear him apart, and it's all my fault. Please, go save him.
Oh, I intend to. Someone order a reckoning? I don't like
Unoriginal garbage! What idiot buys this trash?
Are they gonna shut up now? Okay. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da. Ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da. Ba-da-da. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba.
You have no taste! Crap! His books are for morons! Try reading real books. I'd never read that crap.
Oh no! Don't jump scare me. What's the point of jumping scare me? If you jump scare me, I might pee my
Writer
pants.
isn't going to kiss himself.
Indeed.
I mean, save himself.
Waiter's character who is intelligent, sophisticated, and good with weapon. Smells like cinnamon and gunpowder. My favorite.
And there he was. After all the fighting, we were finally alone. Together. Our love was written in the stars. And so we danced like two spinning planets that would eventually crash into each other in a dazzling display of flames and rocks and other planet stuff. He told me all the sweet things I'd been waiting a lifetime to hear. I saw myself reflected in his eyes. I would always be at his side, to inspire and protect him. He needed me, now and forever. After all, I am his #1 fan.
A fan and the object of her joy come together against a world trying to keep them apart. A happy ending for some. But is happiness, like beauty, all in the eye of the beholder? Where is the line between fandom and fixation? One can never tell in
The Twilight Zone.
Night Springs.
Yeah. I like that one.
Young woman on a mission to save a missing loved one.
Oh, this is JC
Desperately
Faden.
trying
I
to
love
stay
JC
one step
Faden.
ahead of the shadowy government agents hunting her. Agents from the very same agency that took the only person she cares about. On her quest, she is guided by her mysterious alien guardian angel. Her guiding star shows her the way, as it always has. She does not know what strangeness awaits her as she follows its unwavering light to the small town of Night Springs. Tonight's dreamlike episode, North Star.
This is gonna get strange.
Oh, this voice.
There's no helping it. The universe is much deeper and weirder than people know. My brother and I know. We've seen it. We've seen you. But there are some people, an agency, that doesn't want anyone knowing more than what they see. That's why they took my brother, and have been chasing me my whole life. But I can't keep running.
Become new.
You think something here's important? What, the numbers?
238. Okay.
I've never
Again, just want to make sure that. Yeah.
been able to track down the government agency that took my brother. Until now. You helped me find this place. Now you'll help me get him back. Right. Hello? Is anybody here? What the fuck are those?
So where am I supposed to go? Look for my brother.
The gazebo?
Ma'am, here. Get inside the light. Oh, they don't like the light. You shouldn't be here. How did you even get inside?
Shit, a cop. Should I lie? I kind of let myself in.
You got more than you bargained for, huh?
Oh. I guess we need to follow the green light then. Have you seen me? Jacob Flamson. On 18th of September, the reporting party advised that her partner, Jacob Flamson, was last seen leaving for Night Springs National Park at approximately 11:30 a.m. Flamson was wearing a dark shirt with Rockman logo, flannel overshirt, navy jeans. Night under the stars. Please be aware there will be some changes to the new management. Starting immediately, coffee will only open at night. This will allow us to draw in new customers.
What's going on here? What are those shadow people?
Well, that's what I'm here trying to figure out. The government's been putting something in the coffee. Turning people into coffee monsters.
The government. Is this the same government agency that's been chasing me all these years? Something in the coffee is doing this?
FK in the
Really?
coffee.
Took me a while to wrap my head around it too. At first, I thought... Well, I don't know what I thought. But now it's clear. This is deep state science.
FK. Why do you say FK in the coffee? The closed caption is somewhat scary.
I'm looking for someone. My brother. Have you seen anybody?
Only if you count those monsters. I'm sorry, ma'am. They've been abducting people from Night Springs, too.
Night Springs?
I'm here to get them back home. But now it's time you left. It's not safe here.
I'm not going anywhere until I find my brother.
I respect that. There's a warehouse just past the park. It's locked up tight, has some fancy government security system, but the intercom is busted. I figure that's where they're keeping our missing folks. There's a spare pistol and flashlight on the bench. I'd feel better if you took them. Those monsters don't do well with light. And whatever you do not drink the coffee.
This should make things easier. Let's check out that warehouse the sheriff mentioned. You still with me? Good to hear. A roasting bar. This place really makes me want a coffee. But I guess that's the point. What is this stuff? It smells like coffee. This must be the warehouse. But how do I get inside? Hi, I need to get inside.
Please insert passkey.
Sorry, I lost it.
Please insert
machine.
Passkey invalid. Can you submit to security questions for authorization?
Sure. What's the question?
Please recite the fourth word of Dark Triangle Coffee's mission statement, as seen in our orientation video.
What kind of question is that?
That is incorrect.
Guess we need to find that orientation video.
Welcome center. Become new. Join us.
Shit. The videotape is missing. I bet the mission statement is on there. Gotta find it. Okay. Let's see if that orientation video is around here. Giving me a hand.
Damn you, MFer. Why do you do that? Orientation video. Where the hell are you? Where the hell are you? Come out, come on. Oh no. Oh no.
Hey! Well, I'm glad to see you're okay.
The security system wants some kind of password to get into the warehouse.
So you got it working. I wonder why it wouldn't turn on for me. What did it ask for, exactly?
It asked for the fourth word of the Dark Triangle Coffee mission statement. Any idea what that is?
Of course, it wants you to watch the video. The info you're after is on a videotape, but it is chock full of government brainwashing. I watched a bit of it. It was doing something to me. It's dangerous. You can't watch that tape.
I need that videotape.
Sheriff.
Well, this is exactly how they get you. But fine. If you really want it, I hid it in Ferris wheel, cup number 4. You'll need this key. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Oh, come on, Polaris. Just point me to the place. Oh, that's a Ferris wheel. Okay. Da 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 da. Shut up. One. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So, you up for a movie?
Always.
Sheriff said not to drink this stuff.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Give me a map, for God's sake.
Dark Triangle Coffee is a fast-growing company with ambitions to sweep the nation and eventually the globe with our out-of-this-world beverages. Drawn by our coffee's distinctive flavor and our unique beans, people are rushing to join the Dark Triangle movement. The company's mission statement is simple. To drink the truth
There.
is to become
That's what we need.
one.
Password
Our
is
financial
truth.
and spiritual growth
Now
has
we
been
can
accelerating
prove
at
it.
speeds previously
Hey,
unknown
what
to
is-
humanity.
Something is
Soon everyone will only know the flavor.
coffee. Something is in my head.
FK? FK in the coffee.
No, please, Lloyd. You stopped it. That was awful. Like a voice screaming in my head. But we got what we needed. The fourth word of the mission statement. Truth. Let's get back to that warehouse. That video was doing something to me. If you hadn't been there, what would have happened? What is this agency trying to do here? Control people? But why? What's their plan? What if my brother has already been... No. I didn't come all this way to lose him now.
Please recite the fourth word of Dark Triangle Coffee's mission statement, as seen in our orientation video.
Truth.
That is correct. Further verification required. Please recite the optimal roasting temperature for Dark Triangle Coffee beans in Fahrenheit.
I bet I can find the temperature I need at that roasting bar.
The roasting bar.
You don't... Didn't think so. I've loitered in enough coffee shops to recognize a roasting machine. Let's check this out. Prime... what? Prime number? This is like being back in school.
Get my notes. So it's less than 500. First digit equals to half of second digit. Third digit is less. Goes to second digit minus 1.
The temperature is more than the sum of our triangle. What does that mean?
So a triangle is 180, right? First can only be half of second, so the second one is always an even number. So it could be 8, 6, 4, 2. First one is always half. So it could be 4, 3, 2, but it cannot be 1. The third one is second one minus 1. So it could be 4, 8, 7. 3, 6, 5, which is not a prime number. 243. So it's not 243, it's 487 again. Let me check, it's 487 prime number. It's a prime number.
I think that worked. 487. Who knew geometry would actually come in handy?
Please recite the optimal roasting temperature for dark triangle coffee beans in Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit.
487.
That is correct. Further verification required.
Oh, come on!
Try the coffee.
Try the coffee. That's gonna be a problem. But I can't stop now. You'll keep me safe. Right? Here goes nothing.
Here goes everything.
I'm trusting you.
Everything.
Huh. That wasn't so...
Oh.
Shit. There's definitely something wrong with this coffee.
Is it Alan? Oh, it's Breaker.
Are you all right, Sheriff? I heard gunshots.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I was looking for you when one of those things jumped me. Got a little bit of coffee in my mouth, but I spit it out. Should be fine. But listen, I figured something out.
Oh?
What did you figure out? Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, it's nothing. Those government bastards will never get me. But it's not just the government. There's something else here. I don't know what it is, but it's... You need to get your brother and get out of here as soon as you can. Promise me.
Yeah. I promise, Sheriff.
Good. That's good. I'm just gonna catch my breath here a minute.
Try the coffee.
I tried the coffee.
You are coffee. Force your weapons.
Oh, okay. I'm the coffee now. Wait, how do I get in? Oh, the stealth section. I don't like it.
Here we go. Ready? Glad one of us is. What the fuck are those things? Locked. To keep people out or in? Finally. Let's get back to that door.
I've done their bidding. Packaged their coffee and brought the people to Coffee World to share in their blessing. Is it almost ready?
I brought you a coffee. Take it. Don't be rude.
Sheriff? Sheriff! How'd you get in here?
Coffee time is family time. It's the best part of the day.
Hey! Snap out of it!
Coffee solves all your problems. It lowers heart disease and leads to higher life expectancy.
Fuck. I'm so sorry, Sheriff. This is a nightmare. I need to find my brother. He has to be okay. What the hell? Have you ever seen anything like this?
No.
This isn't the government.
Hello, sister. I would like to tell you about a dream I had.
Wait, was that Alan? That was Alan, right?
A conspiracy within a conspiracy. How can one expose a lie when the truth exists beyond our wildest imagination? Who can ever truly know how deep the rabbit hole goes in Night Springs? We often look back and wonder, what if? What if the path not taken had in fact been our charted course? Would we be happier? Or are we, with our set of choices behind us, the lucky ones? And what if nothing would be different? What if, for some of us, our destiny across the endless number of versions of ourselves has been defined and locked beyond any causality of circumstance, beyond the forces in any one reality, but across all realities? For one man, the magnetic pull of destiny is so great it breaks time and space. We join this lone operative, many versions of him in fact, as he chases his nemesis, a dangerous being known as the master of many worlds. Across the multiverse, across the many versions of a city that is always the same, yet always different. In Night Springs.
Twilight Zone. The Twilight Zone.
Tonight's reality-bending episode, Timebreaker.
No matter how many parallel realities I need to brave, how many lives, how many versions of me it takes, I will stop it. And I will come back for you, my love.
And cut. Everyone, take 5.
Was that okay? I mean, I can do more. I can do less.
Yes, yes, yes. Sean, I'm really happy. Let's talk. I love your instinct on this, but we can still push this further. Immerse ourselves into this story. Believe in it. Make it crazier, wilder. Ba, 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 da, da, da.
I like Alan Wake when it's weird and zany.
So cool we are
You wanted to
this.
talk? It's awesome to be doing this with you again, Sam.
Sean, it's so good to have you back. We've been dreaming about this for so long, and now finally we are making Timebreaker, the video game. It's happening.
Yeah, and FMV as well. That's so cool.
Of course, that was part of the previous game as well.
I'd like to talk about my character, just get deeper into the lore.
Hey, I could talk about this for days. He's a multiversal agent. Goes by many names as there are many versions of him. Breaker, Branch, others. He's searching for his lost love while his ruthless nemesis, Door, the master of many worlds, is murdering versions of him across parallel realities. He must track down and stop Door.
That's so cool.
You've done cool superhero roles in the past. Long term, the agent will grow into the ultimate iconic superhero.
Oh, that's awesome. So, the Vortex and the Gadget. Sorry, I keep forgetting its name. There's just so many acronyms here. But it helps me travel through realities?
Acronyms are cool, right? Like tiny mysteries. You power up your PRS, Polyhedron Reality Shifter, with a SEN Shifter Energy Node to activate a LumiVista TV and ride the vortex between realities. It's all REC, Ripple Effect Corporation tech. And you have a gun and a TPS, Timebreaker Solidifier, to defend yourself.
Right, yeah. You clearly have your own vision of the multiverse.
The right vision, the truth, it's all out there. That's where these ideas and inspirations come from. They seep through. Somewhere this here us talking is part of the video game, and another version of you is playing it. Somewhere your character, the agent, is real, and he could appear here through a portal anytime now.
Right. Yeah, right, Sam. You are a maniac, man. Totally. Okay. So, what do we shoot next?
We need to set up for the next scene, where your nemesis pulls you into a parallel reality. You can go to your green room, chill out, learn the lines. I left the latest draft of the screenplay for you there.
Latest draft.
See you in a bit.
Cool. Can't wait. Sometimes it's hard to tell if Sam's joking. That deadpan Finnish humor. And a reputation of being a bit out there. I picked up a weird vibe when he talked about the multiverse.
No! This is your end.
What the fuck was that? Hello? What the fuck is this? I thought I'd gone mad. Then I realized Sam was playing a crazy prank on me. There's no way this was real. Huh? What is this?
Oh, that's Branch.
I had to admire how real the body and the props looked.
So we got another one of you, huh? Too late
Jesse?
again.
Excuse me? No, this is just, it's a prank. It's just a prank.
Wait, are you? Shit. You're not Branch. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. He finally got you.
Are you cast in this game, too?
Listen to me. There are things you need to know. You are in great danger. You must do exactly what I tell you.
What the fuck? What the fuck? I blanked out and I was suddenly someplace else.
Give me a second.
I'd had gaps in my memory before, but that's the movie star lifestyle for you. This was something else entirely.
Oh, I hate it when they use a revolver. The loading is just too
The
slow.
last thing I remembered was the red-headed woman at the door. She looked familiar. She was trying to tell me something, and then it went dark. It felt like a dream.
Think, man. I need to get out of here.
A psychotic episode? Or was the multiverse true after all? Did Sam do this? An elaborate hoax? Off-the-wall, method-acting reality show? It had gone way too far.
Okay. Yeah, let's go with that. Act like this is true. Okay? I'm an actor. I can do this. And once it's over, we'll have a good laugh. And then I will punch Sam in the face.
Is this Cauldron Lake?
What had Sam said? I needed to find an energy node and use this rod thing with it, the PRS, was it? And look for some kind of TV to get the hell out of here.
No. Door's coming. He knows where I am.
What was that?
It's coming. He knows about the trailer. I need to hide the energy node. I need to get it away from the trailer. Away from the TV. No. Oh my god.
I wasn't certain this was a prank anymore. I heard a voice in my head. It sounded like me. Insanely, I heard the thoughts of another version of me. The one living here. The trailer was his. I'd check it out. Don't think. Just act.
So there are many versions of Jesse too. Again, still no reflection. I'm not gonna touch that. Give me a second.
The Luma Vista TV. According to what Sam had said, I needed the energy node. The other me had hidden it away from this trailer.
Okay. It's safe. It's safe. The creek's deep in the forest, all the way in the waterfall. It's safe. Now get the fuck away from here before Door zeroes it on me. I'll make it. I'm the chosen one out of all of the versions. Me. Yes.
He's hidden the energy node at the creek in the forest. I have to find it.
The problem is that I have no idea where to go. Okay, maybe go down. Then I came out from this place. Here's the problem with this game. When you don't give a map, how the hell do I know where to go?
to find the creek. That's where the other me hit the energy node. He was thinking about a waterfall deep in the forest. There. Just like the PRS was charged now. I had to get back to the trailer and the TV. Oh shit.
Oh my god, he's here. Why him? Why me? I'm no one. Please, please take the others, not me.
Fuck this shit! I thought it was just the plot of the video game. But it was all real. Door. It's all true. It's no hoax. No video game. It's really happening. I was lost in the multiverse. I had to become the role to survive. Be the agent. I had to get back to the trailer and the TV. Use my PRS on it. Dora would be coming for me next. I didn't want to face him. Fuck that. But I couldn't shake the feeling that it was inevitable. Use the PRS, the polyhedron reality shifter on the TV, to get out of here. I felt a strange pull from the vortex on the screen. I was afraid that wherever it would take me, I was going to run into this. No. Oh, no.
Okay, be right back. Restroom.
日本全国津々浦々でこんなゲームを待っていた。上も下への大騒ぎ。プレイステーションの一押しだ。元祖飛びゲージャンピングフラッシュ。もうやったかむ。プレイステーション。プレイステーション。
謎のロボットデューをめぐる新たなる戦い。シリーズ最新作ついにプレイステーションとセガサターンから登場。ロックマン8メタルヒーローズ。
We at Sega have learned that some people are actually throwing their one-color portables away. We urge you to stop. There are still many practical uses for them. Fix a wobbly chair. Look, a cat massager. Spread cheese snacks. We at Sega admit we may have an unfair advantage. With Game Gear being a full-color portable with tons of new games, this is still no excuse. Use them to tenderize meat, as sunblock, or whisk away unsightly poop. Please help save the planet.
Infogrames présente GT64 sur Nintendo 64. GT64, la meilleure simulation de course sur Nintendo 64. «
1999年から熱狂的なファンに今もなお愛され続けている噂を操る RPG。2011年今よみがえる。さらに遊びやすくもっとやり込める追加要素。噂の PSP 版現実となる。ペルソナ2 スに。 PSP 版では各種インターフェースを刷新。すっきりと洗練されたデザインで見やすく遊びやすく。フィールド移動中はミニマップの追加により快適さが増している。本編のストーリーはオリジナル版を忠実に再現。ペルソナを駆使して戦え。戦闘システムをさらにチューニング。戦闘バランスの調整はもちろん、行動順の表示により戦略が立てやすく、合体スキルも狙って出すことができる。発動時はカットイン演出で盛り上がれ。またコンタクト時は感情ゲージにより状態が分かりやすくなった。思う存分悪魔との駆け引きを楽しんでほしい。新システムシアターモード。新キャラクターであるシアターガイド三木素子に案内され、アナザーストーリーなるクエストを体感できる。クエストは無料配信予定。新しくなったオープニングムービーに加え、オリジナル版のオープニングも収録。 BGM も新しいリミックス版とオリジナル。
Hey, let's do this. I'm making some ice right now.
The clocks showed the way. They'd guide me through to get what I needed. Okay, we got this. TV. I was in a different reality. But not better, worse. Maybe by thinking of Door, I traveled closer to him, to where he was in control. Next time, I'd focus on something else.
Lectern.
I had to find the right version of the lobby in the right time, when what I needed was there.
Just let me write it down. Really made for this. This is not correct. That seems to be okay. Entertainment lobby?
More multiverse science babble. It gave me the creeps.
Am I locked in here? Of course.
A Luma Vista TV. I just needed energy to power it. I couldn't hear the thoughts of the other me, the one native to this reality. Maybe Door had killed him already. Not a happy thought. Knowing a Poison Pill had mentioned they'd made a comic book of their game. But then, maybe Poison Pill didn't even exist in this reality. I was in a comic book. Funny.
Oh, is that RD again?
PRS was charged up. Now I'd find my way back to the TV. When I used the TV to travel between realities, I was thinking of Door. And the vortex brought me here, where the Time Breakers attacked me.
I always have a choice.
This time, a different tactic. I thought about it right. She knew things. If I could find my way out. Something was different. A strange feeling. Still, yet moving. Like frozen snapshots on a sequential path. And yet, thoughts flowing free. Like text read out loud. It's you. I made it.
Door pulled you away. I thought you were gone, for sure.
I focused on you when I entered the vortex. I was trying to reach you.
You are full of surprises. Okay. Let's try this out. Welcome to the headquarters of the Ripple Effect Corporation.
We were making a video game of the multiverse, but now it's suddenly real?
Real and not real exist side by side in the multiverse. Echoes flow through it like currents in a cosmic ocean, the Sea of Night. Conceptual, fictional, real, more real than real. Many versions of us all, in hidden interaction, linked by the energies that ripple through realities. One of you is killed in an explosion of dangerous energy, and another one instead gains superpowers. And yet another one meets an alien guardian angel. In one reality, we're not even real. Or as you say, characters in a video game.
Why is he after me? Who is Door?
There are legends about him going back further than we can trace. They say he found an opening to a horrifying parallel reality that consumed him, gave him access to all realities. The feedback loop killing all other versions of him.
I am on the threshold. Liminal. A door everywhere.
We don't know why, but he sees the versions of you as a threat. He's killing them, bringing them back as time breakers. We thought he was after Branch. thinking he's been after you.
Your lines. Playing apart. The master of many worlds. We came through the door.
All right. What can I do?
He must be stopped. He leaves dead realities in his wake, and he is only picking up speed.
I'm just an actor.
You could have fooled me. You travel through realities with greater accuracy than anyone I've ever seen. Beyond Door, even. You picked it up just like that. Finding the place that made him may be the key to killing him. That was our theory. But we could never find it. Maybe you can.
Was there something between you and Branch?
What you think you are feeling is just an echo. Some other version of us in some other lifetime.
But maybe...
You'll come back for me? Maybe.
Wish me luck.
Luck is just an echo of an event carried over from another reality.
I was an REC agent. This was my mission now. I focused on him. The darkness, the entropy, Door. The master of many worlds.
Oh no. At least it's not dark. What a slow game. Impressive. Out of all the versions you might be doing, join me and we'll rule together. No, never. You will regret this also. I was lying.
been brought to the very edge of the multiverse. Or some deep, dark trench in it. Everything sucked dry of color and energy. I had to find door, or the means to travel on.
You should not be here. You made a mistake.
Go to hell.
I'm not here. I was never here. You have gone astray.
More like Ashmore.
You will never catch me
Yeah. I realized another problem with this game is that you need to reload both your torchlight and your gun.
I knew I was close now.
And that's always very slow for both. After dreamless sleep, you come to gradually become aware of the utter lack. There is nothing. You search for something to focus on. An idea of geometric shape comes to your mind. A pentagonal trapezohedron. How do you know the name of this shape that you don't know? You feel yourself fading, drifting apart, losing your essence in the stream of consciousness, the ebbs and flows of your thoughts. You fight to hold yourself together, to swim against the current, to break the surface. Coming to focus, you realize your first impression was wrong. There's something and there is you. Slowly, you sense the words describing this, describing how it is. Here, in the farthest reaches of the multiverse, you have virtual reality where only the ideas exist. An idea of reality. A conceptual reality. A thought tries to form in your mind. You focus on the thought and it becomes clear. In the beginning, there was the word. Here only words exist. They are everything. They describe this world and you in it. The words describe you standing in a barren conceptual desert. It stretches onto the eternity, in a place outside time. You wait an immeasurable amount of time. Above, the ideas of stars silently collide and collapse into black holes. With an idea of a desert. Desert? With an idea of a desert comes an idea of feeling thirsty. As you imagine it, a cup of coffee, your favorite hot beverage, manifests itself. The idea of it, the concept of its delicious smell and taste. You savor it. You imagine savoring it. You understand that here your thoughts are as real as anything. You realize you could be trapped here forever. Vaguely, you remember that you're on a mission of vital importance. You feel the details of it already dissolving. You must figure out a way to escape before you lose yourself again. When traveling through the vortex, you always had a focal point in mind. Could that be the solution here as well? You think of her and she's there. You're with her. The version of her knows nothing about the multiverse. Her name is Lisa. She's a dancer. She wears a spiral pendant around her neck. You feel a strong pull toward her. She thinks it's a pickup line, but it makes her smile. There's an echo of it, having been said many times across many realities, and that gives it gravity. Not long after, you're a couple. You're head over heels happy, but what you experience in the multiverse still haunts you. You pack your RES equipment in a box and drive to a nearby bridge. You throw the box over the railing. Watch it hit water and disappear into the darkness. The ripples spread across the black mirror surface. You vow to hide your past from everyone, even Lisa. She thinks you're crazy. You return to your acting work, but stay away from video games. You love Lisa, but you don't get to spend a lot of time together. You're both busy. She trains hard. She has a big dance production in her woods. You can tell she's very tired and not doing well. She's having trouble with her ankle. She asks for advice. She cancel her new show or push on. You advise her to cancel and look after her health. There will be other shows. She cancels her show, disappointed, and collapses. She's burnt out. More tired than either you had realized. She needs to rest. Her ankle will heal. She thanks you for being there for her. But you can tell she's disappointed. You give her space. But as time goes on, she grows increasingly distant. You fear she resents you. You feel you both need a break away from the city. You surprise her with a rented cabin on an island in a breathtaking Caldera Lake in the Pacific Northwest. You tell yourselves you can rest here. You think you can be happy here. She says she loves you too. That night she wakes up to a terrible nightmare. She's distressed, but eventually calms down in your arms. The nightmare comes every night after that. In her dreams, she's aware of the multiverse, the many versions of you and her. In her dreams, you are murdered again and again. She doesn't want to sleep anymore. You're worried. You tell her the truth about multiverse. Her dreams have felt so real that she immediately believes what you tell her. She's furious at you for keeping this from her. She understands you. It is insane. From then on, she becomes obsessed about the multiverse. That's all she wants to talk about, determined to learn everything she can. One night, you gasp awake. She's not there. She has left a note. From outside, you hear someone wading into water. Opening the note, you hear the sound of a Lumivista TV triggered. The sound of vortex between worlds. Somehow she has your PRS. The one you cast away into the river half a continent away. She has gone to find her destiny in the multiverse. Inside the note is her spiral pendant. In her note, she writes that she has gone to find her destiny in the multiverse. You pick up a spiral pendant. You realize you have lost your way, forgotten your mission and your goal. You have drifted off course, carried by the currents of your hopes and ideas. In this conceptual reality, you frown, trying to remember where you were trying to go. What was your mission? You look for it, shifting through your thoughts. It comes to you with a jolt. You were trying to find your way to the masters of many worlds. There was something about the door. With that, the door begins to come into focus. You realize it is missing something. There is now a spiral symbol on the door, and with that, the door is fully there. You open the door. You step inside and stand in a room with a man, the master of many worlds, sitting behind a desk, typing, turning concepts and ideas into words. Shaping this reality, he lifts his hands. With a shock, you realize that you have made a mistake. You have come to the wrong place. This man is not the one you're looking for. He's not Dor. He's someone else entirely. Oh, it's Alan, right?
We have witnessed a case of mistaken identity. But in the vastness of the multiverse, with an endless number of versions of ourselves, what is identity anyway? Can there be more than one master of many worlds? Or did our hero take a wrong turn somewhere along the way? Was this particular journey precisely what was needed to make him the one he was meant to become? One thing is certain. I am your host, the one and only Warland Dor. And this
is the Twilight Zone.
Night Springs.
Rest in peace.
Chasing the murder cult made me feel like I was caught in a loop. Every time I thought I was getting closer, things shifted around, and I realized I was further away than ever before. Instead of answers, I only got more questions. The name of the cult and the masks they wore kept changing. The deeper into the dark depths I got, peeling off the layers of this case, like the ocean zones, from twilight to midnight to abyssal to the deepest trenches, the closer I felt to going mad.
Okay, be right back.
日本全国津々浦々でこんなゲームを待っていた上森
下への大騒ぎ、プレイステーションの一押しだ。元祖飛び芸ジャンピングフラッシュ。
もうやったかむ。
プレイステーション。プレイステーション。
謎のロボットデューをめぐる新たなる戦い。シリーズ最新作ついにプレイステーションとセガサターンから登場。ロックマン8メタルヒーローズ。
We at Sega have learned that some people are actually throwing their one-color portables away. We urge you to stop. There are still many practical uses for them. Fix a wobbly chair. Look, a cat massager. Spread cheese snacks.
We at Sega admit we may have an unfair advantage with Game Gear being a full-color portable with tons of new games. This is still no excuse. Use them to tenderize meat, as sunblock, or whisk away unsightly poop. Please help save the planet.
Infogrames présente GT64 sur Nintendo 64. GT64, la meilleure simulation de course sur Nintendo 64.
1999年から熱狂的なファンに今もなお愛され続けている噂を操る RPG。2011年、今よみがえる。さらに遊びやすく、もっとやり込める追加要素。噂の PSP 版現実となるペルソナ2罪。 PSP 版では各種インターフェースを刷新。すっきりと洗練されたデザインで見やすく遊びやすく。フィールド移動中はミニマップの追加により快適さが増している。本編のストーリーはオリジナル版を忠実に再現。ペルソナを駆使して戦え。戦闘システムをさらにチューニング。戦闘バランスの調整はもちろん、行動順の表示により戦略が立てやすく、合体スキルも狙って出すことができる。発動時はカットイン演出で盛り上がれ。またコンタクト時は感情ゲージにより状態が分かりやすくなった。思う存分悪魔との駆け引きを楽しんでほしい。新システムシアターモード。新キャラクターであるシアターガイド三木素子に案内され、アナザーストーリーなるクエストを体感できる。クエストは無料配信予定。新しくなったオープニングムービーに加え、オリジナル版のオープニングも収録。 BGM も新しいリミックス版とオリジナル版を用意。違いを楽しんでほしい。噂を操り自分に有利な現実を作り出せ。ペルソナ使いたちの熱い戦いが PSP で帰ってきた。ペルソナ2罪。2011年4月14日発売。先着購入者特典ペルソナ2罪ミニサウンドトラック。噂は現実となり、人は罪を知る。
敵か。
Need more ice. I need more ice.
This isn't the Bureau's first time in Bright Falls. 1970, 76, 8. Last one was in 2010. It's not exactly clockwork, but this town sees way more altered world events than most. We knew it was just a matter of time before the lake acted up again. After the AWE in 2010, the FBC's research department set up a facility, the Lake House, to study the threshold in Cauldron Lake, find better ways to contain the entity inside. Your tax dollars at work. When we detected a spike in paranatural activity at Cauldron Lake, before I even knew you were on this case, Saga, the Lake House was my first stop. I was short-handed, hoped they could spare some help, maybe give us some intel on the situation. If I had any clue what was waiting for us in there, Saga, I'd have just kept on driving.
Oh, Janina.
This is Agent Kieran Estevez responding to an AWE alert in the vicinity. I need to speak with the Marmonts. So much for the welcome wagon. You all set up the perimeter. We're on the Threshold's doorstep, so keep your eyes peeled.
Yes, ma'am.
Agent Kieran Estevez, requesting entry. I don't have time for this. This shouldn't take long, okay? You see anything, radio me.
Roger that.
The Lake House was run by the research department. Research and investigations don't really see eye to eye. What they call science, I call a violation of Bureau protocol and human decency. Classic interdepartmental drama. Your FBI saga, you know how it goes. Now, in retrospect, my low opinion of the research department may have clouded my judgment. Hello? Agent Kieran Estevez, Investigations Department.
This looks like
No one
FBC.
wants to check the individual carrying a firearm into a restricted government facility? No? Okay, well, this is definitely going in the report.
Hello, and welcome to another exciting day here at the Lake House. As I'm sure you know, I am Dr. Jules Marmont, and this is my wife,
Dr. Diana Marmont.
and together we are the heads of research at this facility. We want to thank you all for helping us break new ground in our study of Cauldron Lake.
That's right, Jules. But don't let
That's handy. An experiment. That bodes well.
We'll see you down there.
Yeah, that seems healthy. Dr. Marmont's not here. Nobody is? I'll have to check downstairs.
Subject P. During the act of painting,
They must all be working on the lower levels. I'll need to head down. Changing passwords, huh?
I don't know. I'm too lazy to figure this out. What was 18th of July? Does it not unlock this one? Yes, it does.
This should come in handy.
Something here I'm missing? For a little bit. There you go.
As soon as I got in that elevator, my bad news detector started going nuts. Estevesta team, something's going on in the lake house. I want all nearby agents to... Oh, shit!
What's going on? Agent Estevez, what's your status?
Breach detected on sublevel 5. Staff should seek shelter immediately.
We have a situation in the lake house. All agents converge on the facility now. Belay that. Shit. A threshold event had hit the lake house. Now, it was the Marmont's problem. Our mission was outside. I need to get back to the elevator. Dr. Darling? Okay. Priority 1, get the lights on. Standing around in the dark near Cauldron Lake, they're not smart.
Get the power working.
Power core receiver. Plugging a core in should get the lights on.
There must be an enemy here somewhere. How am I talking?
That is not a regulation FBC weapon. Can't open it from the side. Jules's keycard could be useful. I wish they'd make these things lighter. The way I saw it, there was only one way out. Identify the source of the event and contain or eliminate it. Now, good news, I just had to keep going down. Bad news, the elevator liked to disappear. At least the elevator's back. Can't open it from the side.
The other side then, okay. I doubt that we could just straight up open it, but
Keycard isn't high enough clearance.
Where are the enemies? They should be showing up by now, right? They're gonna be jump scare or something annoying like that.
First off, a huge thank you to everyone here. The Lake House has made amazing strides in researching the AWE here at Cauldron Lake. Great work, team. I wanted to come in person so I could check in on the latest work. I won't get in the way. It's not our view, so no reason to be scared. Do you hear that, Drs. Marmot? While I'm here, I want to focus on the relationship between the Shadow and the AWE site below the lake. The theory that the Shadow even originates from the dimension this threshold is tapping into is compelling. Eventually, I want to understand how this dimension manages to convert subjective elements like art into objective reality. What are the constraints of this phenomenon? Can it, say, create altered items or even objects of power simply by manifesting them via a piece of art? These are the things we need to know to accurately classify the Shadow. I mean, that name is not very scientific. I mean, came up with that. Shadow. So, any and all proposals are welcome. Anything testing art's effect on reality by using the Shadow's energy is preferred. To find answers, we'll first need a lot of data. No wrong answers. And when I return to the oldest house, I'll take back anything we end up with to run against a classified project called Hedron to build a comparative data set. I wish I could tell you more. It's a very, very exciting non-physical forces impacting. Oh, no, sorry, I really can't. It is. You know what? Maybe some of you can come visit. We'll have to get you clearance, of course, but maybe that can. You know what? I don't want to take the entire day talking, so the Shadow represents a whole new area of research, and I couldn't be more excited to start digging in. It is a great new world, people.
The Lake House's research went way beyond studying Cauldron Lake's threshold. Playing with paranatural forces, it never goes well, Saga. This is exactly why we lock up people like Wake. Need a higher clearance keycard.
Oh, it's the fireworks now. I hate it. Why do people do it? Fuck them, do I know?
What the fuck was that? Oh, fuck. If you can understand me, I am an agent of the federal... That never fucking works. Can't open it from the side.
What can I do to fix this?
No effect.
Oh.
What the fuck were those things? Okay, deep breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look, you never really get used to the shit you see in this job, but you can learn techniques to adjust, to function. Take 6 deep breaths, then get to work. Find the source, collapse the threshold.
Find the source, collapse the threshold.
Mirror, please hold. Please hold.
Now where am I? What is that? If you can understand me, I'm an agent of the Federal Bureau of Control. I can assist you if you take no hostile action against me or any action that can be perceived as hostile. Do you understand? Well, I'll be damned. So what kind of entity are you? You can speak. That means you probably imprinted on a person or retained some of your former self's information. Previously human, maybe? Okay, I can work with that. I just had an unpleasant encounter with some other painted individuals. Any relation?
1,000 paintings used crude.
What does that mean?
Paint no brush, a self-portrait.
Okay, hey, calm down.
Fire in his eyes and hands and bones.
You need to cease all hostility right now. Bad news. That thing is really pissed off. Good news. It didn't try to kill me. Baby steps. Angry living paintings are not typically on the Cauldron Lake bingo card. Something different was happening at the lake house, and I couldn't let it escape. Bright Falls didn't need this particular cherry on its already shitty sundae.
Sublevel 3.
This isn't the floor I wanted.
Lane stood back from the canvas. He didn't recognize the piece. Did he paint this? His mind was foggy, unfocused. Rudolph Lane stood back from the canvas. He didn't Diana and Jules Marmont had once been a team. Rising stars in the Bureau, both talented in their own way. Diana innovated and Jules got...
September 12, 2023. Notes regarding a page of an Alan Wake manuscript I found in the archives. I checked the records, and this page is not in our inventory. It'll just send Jules into a panic. The page is written in Wake's usual style, so I can't say for certain if it's being literal or figurative when it calls us monsters. But what's interesting is that the page indicates that a painting succeeded in linking Cauldron Lake's threshold with our facility. Writing has always been the clearly superior avenue of research, but I never considered that the writing itself would dictate a different art form as the catalyst for our success. I cannot accept that. I can't allow Jules to stumble his way into success. Not after the years of work I put into this research. I got word yesterday that 2 writers are visiting Bright Falls. I will beat Jules to the finish line.
Wait, hand flare?
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment.
Typewriters. Please don't let this be what I think it is. As you know by now, typewriters and Cauldron Lake do not mix. And a room full of them all clacking away. 100% bad news.
March 7th, 2018. Notes regarding Dr. Emil Hartman, founder of the Cauldron Lake Lodge, where he manipulated artists in an attempt to control the power of the shadow. I've gone through his notes, which were confiscated by the Bureau after his arrest in 2010. Overall, Hartman's work was sloppy. Complete disregard for proper scientific method. But he was bold enough to try something we haven't. Our procedural writing machines are promising, but we could understand the effects of Cauldron Lake's threshold much better by observing live artists in action. Thanks to Hartman, we even have a list of prospects. Next step is to send Dr. Darling a request to bring some into the lake house for analysis.
Out, out, out. Let's go out. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
never say no to extra firepower.
Okay, at least this is a better gun. Are we on a loop now?
Huh. Back where I started. Spatial recurrence. Usually observes the law of three.
Rebounds on itself.
Shadow is here. Good thing you run flashlight. Some staff down there had been corrupted. Shit just kept getting worse. Loop 3. Should be the last one. What is that?
I think I'm supposed to take it somewhere else. Right? No? I'm a coconut. I'm a coconut.
Huh. Controllable shifting phenomena. You again. What happened to you? Did the people here do this to you?
Marmonts dug in his head.
Alan Wake's writing is being studied here. Do you know anything about him?
Names don't matter. 1,000 more to come.
They say clear communication is the key to any relationship. You and I have some work to do there. You said Marmonts before. Do they do this? Where are they now? Tell me where they are. Christ. It's fixated on the Marmonts. What did they do?
Access denied.
A threshold is the connection between a foreign reality and our own. Now, they all have their own rules, strange as they are, but the further down I went, the more chaotic this one got. Clearly, this was the Cauldron Lake threshold, but something was wrong. Well, more wrong than usual.
Sub-level 2.
Lockdown in effect. Please remain calm. Level-wide lockdown in effect. Please remain calm.
Hello. How do I deal with you all?
How do I get in? Won't open while the floor's on lockdown.
Hello.
I wonder what happened here.
Jules Marmont looked at the painting. He didn't understand it. Saw only random whirls of color. Drug and Lane made him more compliant, but his work had turned abstract. Jules needed more art his team could parse, could test, trial and error. These abstract explosions of color complicated the data. His grip tightened around the letter opener in his hand. The piece.
Thank you for the follow, Wet13. I hope you're doing fine. Happy New Year, by the way.
I can't paint anymore. I know you want me to paint, but I can't. I'm empty. Rudolph, now, you love to paint. And you are such a talent. This is just the classic artist slump. No. No, I hate it. It's just taking from me now.
Happy New Year to you too.
When can I leave? You said you'd let me leave. Rudolph, but you volunteered to come, remember? We are helping you, like Dr. Hartman did. Perhaps you need to see our doctor? I can arrange that. No. No, I am feeling better. Much better. I will paint. This is wonderful to hear, Rudolph. I knew you would come back to your old self.
Okay, let's move on. Let's move on.
Damn it.
Tabitha Booker, Edward Booker. Oh, those two are from the base game. Came over and told you about the bracelet. Wait, how do I open this? There's still something that I'm missing over there. Is it just a chest? No, it's a... There's a note. Okay, never mind. Let's talk with that person in there.
Hey, hello. Who are you?
Sorry, got a flow going. Can we do this later?
That's Booker, right?
No, we cannot. I'm Agent Kieran Estevez. I'm with the government, and I need your name.
I'm Ed Booker, the playwright. And I'm hitting my stride here, so can you guys stop with all that banging and screaming? It's throwing me off.
Where do you think you are right now?
In an immersive writing workshop.
Well, bad news, it's not a writing workshop. Good news, it's not a writing workshop.
Right. It's a government facility studying the power of creativity. That makes way more sense.
Look around you. How is this a workshop?
You have to stay in character. I get that. I'm in the theater business too.
What the hell?
Look, the sets, the costumes, all great in that, you know, campy, 70s sci-fi kind of way. But you could dial down the role-playing like 15, 20%. Just some professional advice.
What are you even doing? What are you writing?
Well, after you all abducted me in the woods, I've been working on this manuscript you gave me because you need it for some experiment or something. I kind of forget the premise. But, you know, I've had this block lately, and filling in the gaps of this story has really loosened me up. Copying the style is a nice constraint, but I still have lots of room to play. It's a solid creative exercise.
Sir, whether you are aware of it or not, there is a situation here. I need you to stay in your cell until I can resolve the matter, okay?
Uh-huh, got it.
Got it.
Hey, no one's been around with food for a while. I could go for some dinner when you have a second. Oh, and can I get my phone back?
What?
I want to call my wife. I don't know how Tammy found you guys, but she killed it. 5 stars all around.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. To be very honest, I can't read the text because it's too bright. But the game is either too bright or too dark. And that's always annoying. Where am I supposed to go? Hello.
Shaded.
I'll open the door later on. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. Don't you gook me. It's kind of annoying that every door is locked. Gonna leave the lock down here, I guess. Yep, safe point is here. I was the happiest when the first episode of the Night Springs DLC, when everything is just bright, I can see things. But now this thing again, where I have hard time discerning anything at all. Why are we doing this? Why can't a horror game,
A higher access card.
set in the daytime?
Sorry, but I need this.
Okay, that means I can go back to...
How many paintings did they have this guy make? And there.
Lockdown lifted. You are now safe to resume working.
Estevez, come in. Facility.
Good.
No, turn back. Area is extremely hostile. Fucking radios. They're on floor 1. I'll need help.
Doesn't matter. Let's move on. Wait, there's something here. Gonna start blasting my way through everything. Hello. Any more of your friends? Okay. I think this is just a small combat arena. I'm a coconut. I'm a coconut. I hope there's anything useful in here. Let's look at the other restroom. Oh, that's not a restroom. Too much information. Oh. Rudolph Lane. Wait, what is this? I'm missing something again. Wait, let me touch back and maybe it's a document, maybe it's a recording. It's probably not important, to be honest.
Had a thought today, a possible avenue for further research. When we think of art successfully affecting reality, we always think of Alan Wake and his writing. This could be due to recency bias or simply the amount of recorded evidence skewing our opinion. But also, I wonder if writing's very nature is an advantage. Text can describe events in such explicit detail. The story gives the shadow a blueprint, a map of what to make real. But not all art is like this. Music, sculpture, dance, cuisine, in our case, a painting. When the source material is open to interpretation, how will the shadow choose to interpret it? I think Diana will find the question very interesting. Most likely, she already has an answer. That's why I love her.
Oh, Jules. I think Diana is already dead. Anyway. Let's move up the place.
My team was on sublevel 1.
I know.
I knew they were in danger. The Marmonts turned innocent people into tools using the FBC's authority. They thought they were untouchable out here, hidden away in the woods? No.
Excuse me.
Actions have consequences. And I'm the consequences.
Oh no.
Sublevel 1.
Ah, you fucking bastard! My team. He was taken by the shadow.
Oh yeah, we can't use anything against those enemies, so...
I should get that gun while I'm up here.
Okay, now what?
How do I get in the room with that gun?
Isn't there supposed to be a switch or something? No, not this switch then. Whatever, man.
That name is not very scientific. I mean, who came up with that? No. Some kind of assistant?
We just run straight? Of course not. Where's the weapon? There you go.
Okay, this should get me down to sub-level 5. And this should get me past any other problems.
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment. The contrived overlap rebounded on itself, compressing, compounding, reflecting and refracting. An urban legend and a murder in constant imbalance, cause and effect hopelessly entangled. Arranged wrong, the dream logic flawed. The feedback loop doubled and redoubled, out of control. The pressure kept building, looking for a release.
Can I open this door? Thank you. Useless gun.
Finally! Something works on these bastards.
It's also super slow too, so it's kind of useless. Every gun in this game, like almost every one of them, just way too slow. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to activate that one. There you go. This game is actively discouraging me to engage in any combat. I don't know who designed the combat. It doesn't make sense that you make every weapon such a hassle to use. Okay, let's go to 3 to collect something.
The Shadow had changed Jules Marmont into a hostile, paranatural entity. That made everything simpler. No arrest, no paperwork. I could put him down like the monster he was.
Sublevel 3.
Right to the left. Ah. This is not fun.
Water dripped from the ceiling as Diana stared at the folders stacked on her workstation. Each one was a branch of research. Drip. Some were thin, some thick. They represented years of her life, her work, dissecting the act of creation and examining the bloody pieces. Bringing in live subjects had been her idea. Drip. Bureau leadership denied their request. But after HQ went into lockdown, she took advantage of the chaos and got her artists. Jules had whined about the optics. Diana ignored him. Now in her office below the waterline of Cauldron Lake, she considered how to proceed. Jules was convinced the page they had found would come true. It promised disaster. A situation out of control. Impossible. Diana was always in control. Drip. Drip. She needed answers. She needed to quantify, to define, to control.
Let's move on. Is it just that? A waste of time.
Jules' team has found new pages written by Wake. You must have gotten Rudolph Lane painting again. His bullshit pedestrian methodology cannot produce results before mine. I have to go faster, no matter the cost. We're still behind our projection. The more the machines can produce, the closer we can calibrate them to Wake's style. But proper calibration takes a lot of raw material, and production is slow. No. We're changing directions. The hypothesis remains unchanged. Imitating Wake's writing style will allow us to generate art capable of linking with the threshold. Our live subject should match Wake's style much faster. People can be calibrated just like a machine. You simply have to push the right buttons.
Let's go. There's nothing there. Let's go to the second floor and open up that door. Then we can finally proceed with the game. Hopefully we can finish it. And I can delete this so that I can start downloading other games. You again. Yeah, this game has some problem with spawning enemies, which doesn't make sense because you're a survival horror and you have limited ammo. Thankfully, they have the options to give you infinite ammo and health, but still, it's such a weird design. I know that I'm grumpy old man, but I really don't like the combat in this game. Please make it more like Control for the next game.
Sublevel 2.
Is this the only door? Yep.
Lane was found dead in his cell this morning. It's an unfortunate setback. But when a door is closed, a window is opened. I believe that's the saying. Lane may be gone, but he left us with a goodbye present. A final piece of art. This piece is different. It's raw emotion, pure truth. He put everything he had into this one. Literally. Every reading we take is off the charts. This is what we have been waiting for. It is the key. I will achieve what no one has before me. Not darling, that arrogant shit. Not my selfish harpy or the wife.
So, we have a painter and a painting that can talk. Clearly connected. But Lane was dead before any of this even happened.
What? I don't even know what that thing is for. Anyway. Let's move on. Let's move on. Oh, I forgot they always mess up the location of the elevator. Anyway, take me away.
Mirror, please hold.
This is not level 4. The Marmonts were holding a painter here. Rudolph Lane. Does that ring a bell?
The shame of a man.
I think you are, or were, Rudolph Lane.
Himself! A self-portrait! Make them see!
Look, I might be able to help you. But I need information, cooperation.
No brush! Just himself!
Level 4 again? 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 Again?
Sublevel 4.
Oh. It's the marker for the door handle.
Come on.
No, that's not where I want it to be. The other one. Oh, here you are. Yeah, I don't care anymore. Okay, good. This game really like to make you lost in their map, and I kind of don't like that. And it's awful because they like to put you in the dark places where you can't see the turns properly. feels like it's a bad design. What was it again? 6-8. I can't even see anything.
The lake house was underwater. The Marmont's ambitions had finally been realized. Jules had dangled the painting like a lure and hooked an ocean. Their machines couldn't hold it. A fault in the system. The water rushed in, filled it until it was ready to burst. All their successes and failures had led them here. The work had made them into monsters. But the lake house was still theirs. It always would be. They could feel an outsider trespassing in their labs. "I know you're here," they called out to the dark. They hunted floor by floor. They wouldn't let the intruders stop their progress. This was their home. Their beloved tomb beneath the waves.
Anything I'm missing?
September 13th, 2023. Notes regarding the concept of the tortured artist. A romanticized image of the sensitive artistic temperament, yes. But there may be truth in the cliche. It's no secret Rudolph Lane has been unhappy here for years. But, the aggregate data shows his art's viability score trending upward over time. If Jules hadn't neglected to hold regular psychological exams, then we could have quantified the subject's emotional state, creating a sort of distress rating to compare against the art's score. I'll make this a sub-goal of my study of Edward Booker. Once we set the variables and establish a control reading of his art and mental state, then we can begin inducing negative emotion. Limited food and water, perhaps. An increasingly tight living space. This is how Jules lost his subject, though. Need to be careful not to leave any sharp objects in Booker's cell.
Wow, my vision suddenly darkens. I think I might be losing my vision again. Not here? Hello.
Some big experiment tomorrow. I can't find the details anywhere. And now he's scared of being plagiarized? Oh, that is really fucking rich, Jules. Oh, and he's reportedly misplaced the manuscript pages I need for my work. Suddenly, the exact pages that I need to reference have just vanished. He is actively infecting critical bureau research.
A light switch cord. Quick lesson on light switch cords. If you find one, pull it 3 times. The Ocean View Motel is a dimensional intersection. The doors from the lobby can lead anywhere, but I didn't end up in the lobby this time, which was definitely unusual.
Oh yeah, the ocean view is from Control, right? This is level 4.
But the Panopticon is at headquarters. Yeah.
Oh, Dylan. How do I talk to him? Is this the...
I'm Agent Kieran Estevez, Federal Bureau of Control. Identify yourself.
It's quiet.
Who are you?
It's been a long time since I've seen anyone.
This is an FBC containment unit. Why is the Bureau detaining you?
I'm where I belong.
Everyone I meet here is either a painting or a paracriminal. There's a sign over there for the Panopticon. The Panopticon's only in New York, in HQ. Is this the oldest house?
I think that's where I am.
So you are inside the oldest house. Is anyone else alive?
I can't.
It's a waste of time. Hey, this is important. FBC headquarters went dark 4 years ago. What exactly happened in there?
We were attacked. No, no, not again. Not yet. No, 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 no.
Hey, stay with me. Stay with me.
Okay.
What attacked the oldest house? I need to know.
Something's changing. Outside. Can you feel it? I can hear it. It's getting worse. You can't stay, can you?
Hold on. I need to know if it...
Tell Jesse I tried. I really did.
Is that really the oldest house? It felt wrong somehow. At least my voice is back to normal.
Some big experiment tomorrow. I can't find the details anywhere. ideas and my work, and now he's scared of being plagiarized?
I think there was just a teaser for Control 2. Can't wait for this game to be over.
The color was pure! The fire made them see!
Oh, Jesus. 1, 2, 3.
Sublevel 5.
6. No. The Marmonts had opened the door into Cauldron Lake's threshold.
The Marmonts.
Forced.
It was
unstable. Shutting the experiment down was the only option.
Her wife? His wife? I'm sorry. Yep. Typical fucking Mormons. Do whatever I can to make sure this kind of thing doesn't happen again.
A putrid weight he could never wash away!
The Marmonts are dead. I don't know if that's any sort of consolation, but it's done.
The pain, it was all over him!
The threshold is tearing itself apart. I need to shut this down. Look, I'm sorry. I know you didn't make a choice here. It's not fair, but I have to shut this threshold down before it fractures.
Murderer!
Agent Estevez stood in the forest just outside of Bright Falls. She watched her team detain Alan Wake and Ilmo Koska, stuffing them into black SUVs. She realized this was the moment Wake had been writing in the vision she had seen. The story was coming true. She pushed the thought out of her head. It had been a good tip, a way to find Wake. Nothing more.
Alan Wake! After the Threshold event collapsed, I was back at Cauldron Lake. But for a moment, I was somewhere else. I saw Alan Wake there. He was writing about me finding him in Bright Falls, in the woods. It was a good tip. I called the surviving members of my team, and I told them to meet me there. You know, these cases, they never get less ambiguous or easier. This one, this was tough. Because protocol says entities like the Taken are monsters, threats. But the Marmonts were monsters way before the Shadow got to them. So at the end of the day, what's the difference?
Deep press, deep press. Clock stopped, and another shoe was dropped. What a mess, what a mess. Deep press. 6 deep breaths, forget all the rest. Sharp pain, sharp pain. There's something in the way. What next? Sharp pain. Deep press. 6 deep breaths, forget.
It's not the same thing as yesterday. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll play some of the game next time, and Happy New Year. See you all next time. Bye bye.